We are not at war with Venezuela. We have never been at war with Venezuela. With luck, we will never be at war with Venezuela. Why are you ceding that ground? Well, there's a question of whether at war. We're not at war.
No.
Nobody declared war.
No. Here we go.
Well, it is a big concern. Now, Secretary of Defense Hegseth denies it. We should get to the truth. I don't think he would be foolish enough to make this decision to say, kill everybody, kill the survivors, because that's a clear violation of the law of war. If it was as if the article said, that is a violation of the law of war. When people want to surrender, you don't kill them, and they have to pose an imminent threat. It's hard to believe that two people on a raft trying to survive would pose an imminent threat.
He called it a raft.
Yeah.
He didn't call it a boat, Michael.
Yeah.
Well, he was doing the Titanic imagery. He almost said boat, and that you
Well,
saw.
Why didn't you say door? Isn't it a door?
He should have said door, but he's not as cinema
buff. He's not a cinemaphile.
Yeah, he's not a cinemaphile
He
like the rest
doesn't
of us.
belong to the Criterion collection.
He's just appalled.
Did you see his Criterion Closet episode?
Yeah.
Did you remember what he picked?
Representative Bacon.
He picked Repulsion.
Yes, he did.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. He obviously had he has a Polanski thing because he also got Rosemary's Baby.
Wow.
Which is
Eyes Wide Shut a holiday movie?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really festive.
Okay.
And Bacon, that guy's a MAGA guy.
Yeah, very much a MAGA guy.
And that's to me is really what's been interesting in the last couple of weeks is beginning with Marjorie Taylor Greene is seeing the MAGA people pulling away and trying to understand why and what's going on there. And it seems to me Representative Don Bacon may be trying to save his own bacon.
Right.
Nicely done, Michael.
I like what you did there.
Little piggy.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Does the administration deny that second strike happened, or did it happen and the administration denies that Secretary Hegseth gave the order?
The latter is true, Abe, and I have a statement to read for you here. President Trump and Secretary Hegseth have made it clear that presidentially designated narco-terrorist groups are subject to lethal targeting in accordance with the laws of war.
This is not a thing, presidentially designated
No.
narco-terrorist group. Those are just words she put together to make it sound legal. There's no such thing as that. That's not a thing. Presidents don't get to designate on their own, to my knowledge, groups as terrorists.
Yeah.
Like there's formal processes that I feel like have to go through this.
100%.
He's basically saying his approach to the East Wing is his approach to everything.
He does whatever he wants. Did she say
Terrorist
groups?
Yeah.
Is that a term that's used commonly?
Sure.
I
Like
haven't
where?
heard it before.
I know.
Honestly. I
It's
was
been
like,
in
ooh.
use for a while. Yeah.
Like if there was a map.
Primarily it was against like Mexico.
But can we talk
the
about that
cartels.
term for a second?
Yeah.
Because what she's basically doing, she's conflating drug selling with terrorism, which you correctly pointed out. And to my knowledge, there's no evidence that even if these people are ferrying copious amounts of cocaine to Miami clubgoers, that they are in any way associated with terrorism.
But that's why the language is really important. So narco-terrorist implies that they have a political agenda behind their drug dealing. And in this case, Venezuela is doing it to undermine and take over and invade
America.
Right.
So
By forcing rich Americans
to do blow
take...
in bathrooms.
That's right. On yachts.
In really
all across the international waters.
Very expensive nightclub.
It's going to be a very different January 1st this year.
Why?
Because New Year's Eve is not going to be as fun as it usually is.
Because
that's right.
We're stopping that huge flow of cocaine.
Yeah, because of that boat, where we're going to get our high-grade cocaine.
It's not going to be a white Christmas.
What you said, I think, is exactly right, which is that the reason that they're using the term narco-terrorist is because they're trying any way they can to tie this drug trafficking to Maduro as an excuse to invade, as an excuse to take the oil. It's insanity what's happening right now.
As they always yell on MSN.
MS Now.
Thank you.
Ms. Now.
I can't remember what they're
Ms. Magazine. This is how I remember. Ms. Magazine, National Organization of Women. That's how I remember it. Ms. Now.
Follow the
I
money.
love that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Tyler Perry and Gloria Steinem present Ms. Now.
Here we go. Here's more.
With respect to the strikes in question on September 2nd, Secretary Hegseth authorized Admiral Bradley to conduct these kinetic strikes. Admiral Bradley worked well within his authority and the law, directing the engagement to ensure the boat was destroyed and the threat to the United States of America was eliminated. And I would just add one more point to remind the American public why these lethal strikes are taking place. Because this administration has designated these narco-terrorists as foreign terrorist organizations. The president has a right to take them out if they are threatening the United States of America and if they are bringing illegal narcotics that are killing our citizens at a record rate, which is what they are doing. And under the previous administration, there was enough fentanyl trafficked into our country to kill every American man, woman, and child many times over. And so that's why you've seen a drastic difference in this administration's policy with respect to the last, and it's one of the many reasons the American public reelected this president and support this Secretary of War in conducting these strikes.
All right, it's 365 million Americans, all men, women, and children.
Many times over.
Many times over. That's
billion.
That's a billion.
But you know, to be fair,
And when every man, woman, and child died during the Biden administration, I was furious.
I know.
all it takes is enough fentanyl, the head of a pin
That's right.
could kill.
That's what I saw that PSA too.
And it's so weird. They're just feeding it to us.
I know. Well, here's what they don't tell you, Jodi, is you can build up your tolerance.
Yeah.
You know, in the beginning, yes, the head of a pin, that's going to fuck
Was
you.
Michael Jackson, was it propofol?
Yeah.
Propofol.
Yeah.
Propofol.
I always find it weird. Anytime I've had like some minor procedure, that they're always like, "We're going to give you the Michael Jackson drugs." I'm like, "Don't say it like that." Why are you saying it like that? They're all excited.
You mean the thing that killed him? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're
I don't
always
need
like with a glint in their eye.
I will say I did have a procedure and recently, and that's what they use.
They always say that.
And
Yeah.
sleep of the ages. It's
Doctors
wonderful.
don't
I don't
know
know.
about
I don't think
too
blanket
soon
out
comedy.
and waking up on a different gurney is the sleep of ages.
Not completely naked.
Americans are weird.
Yeah, I had pants on when I started this. Where are they now?
Hey, are you a fan of Have I Got News for You? Then subscribe to our channel. Tap the subscribe button and click the bell while you're at it to stay up to the minute on our latest videos.